It was a real nice presentation. I really thought the opening statement was extremely comprehensive and at the same time nicely conversational. I didn't feel like I was flooded with data. And you went through, obviously, Jefferson's wall of separation quote, but you also went a little deeper. And to me, Madison's reference to factions, I normally think of factions in terms of political factions, but I think you rightly emphasized religious factions, very important as well. You covered the cases well, and I thought in response to our question on the military, the Yarmulke case, the Jewish soldier who was not allowed to wear the yarmulke, that was a real good case on the fly. You had that right at your fingertips. One point on the standard, I was trying to get to maybe some change in the standard. You did mention the strict scrutiny test, which is traditionally the test for violations of free exercise. And I think that in Smith, there's some question, was that cut back there? Basically, the court said if a neutral law applies to the public, it's not that big a deal. And that triggered some outrage in the country, and I think there's some question. Is it strict scrutiny or maybe a lesser standard? Finally, on the gay marriage question, I think we were trying to focus on the question, if people vote on any proposition because of religious beliefs, is that an establishment of religion? We were trying to, I think we later got to it, that people can use their religion in voting on the death penalty or opposing it, whatever. Is it an establishment of religion? Maybe not, if people are simply exercising their own moral beliefs through their vote. In any event, overall, it was a real nice presentation. You folks have a good grasp of the material.
I would just add a couple of things. First of all, one way that I kind of judge these things is whether I'm disappointed when our time runs out on questioning. I was kind of disappointed because I wanted to continue the dialogue with you all. I mean, you're obviously very well prepared and have studied the material very, very thoroughly. Like John mentioned, I thought your answer in connection with religion and the military is very clever. It was talking about excessive and how that's related to the establishment clause as well. So, well done.
I enjoyed the specifics that you were able to come up with. You know, it's one thing to say there are compelling must be compelling state reasons to limit free exercise and religion, but you went beyond that. You know, from help to individual instances of those limitations. So I was very pleased to hear the detail behind the naming of the decision, if you will. I thought you all worked very well as a team, played off of each other, and as my colleagues say, you're able to identify those cases and situations on the fly without a lot of time spent reflecting on them, which to me means you got a lot of read a lot of pretty well writing.
Good.